What is going on, guys? Greggles TV. This is going to be a little side-by-side comparison of the Galaxy Z Flip next to the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Before we continue in the video, let's talk about today's sponsor. Cropro lets you capture any screen, make visual how-to guides, give better feedback, and make your communication more productive. Cropro is very easy to use. Open the app on your Windows or Mac computer. Click the drop down from the top to select which type of screenshot you'd like to capture. Then from there, you can edit, save, copy, or pin that exact screenshot. Editing the screenshot allows you to add many things to it, such as text, highlights, stickers, seals, and more. Cropro is now on early bird pricing. Links and information are linked in the description down below. Thanks again to this video sponsor, Cropro. They're very similar spec-wise. They both have 256 gigabytes of storage. You can get 512 on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus if you want, but this specific version is 256. Snapdragon 855. This has a Snapdragon 855 Plus, so it's same processor, but this one's overclocked. 12 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and then so on and so forth. But anyways, very, very similar in specs for the most part. But I closed all my apps here just to show you, and we'll just open up a couple apps here just to see which ones open up faster. But generally on a day-by-day basis, they're both very similarly opening up apps, and they're both very fast devices. Obviously the Flip one a little bit slight over there. Let's open up my podcast app. So very, very fast phones. I'm not huge into these speed tests in terms of, oh, this phone's so much faster. On a day-to-day basis, the Z Flip does feel a little bit faster to me, but it's also newer to me. I've had it for less time than this, so over time, who's to say that the Note 10 Plus won't be a little bit faster. As for design, you can see that the screen on the Z Flip a little bit skinnier than the Note 10 Plus. I actually prefer a little bit of a wider screen like the Note 10 Plus. The Z Flip seems a little bit longer, slightly. A 6.7 inch screen, 6.8 inch screen on the Note 10 Plus. One camera on the front, and then on the back here, both are reflective, mirror-y looking type devices. And you've got two cameras up here, you got three on the back here. They both have a main camera and a wide angle, and then the Galaxy Note 10 Plus also has a telephoto lens. At the bottom here, you're gonna find one speaker at the bottom of each, USB-C, and then obviously you get the S Pen on the Note 10 Plus, so that you can do things like capture screenshots, write on the screen, draw, tons of stuff. It does a lot of stuff with that S Pen. I personally don't use it that much, so it's not a big deal to me. Other big thing is that the Note 10 Plus does have stereo speakers. The Z Flip does not. Also, the Z Flip obviously does, completely close up, so you can make it very compact. And you can also sit it up if need be and use it that way. I haven't found many instances that made sense to actually use it in this way, to sit it up like that. There's not a lot of apps that take advantage of that. I mean, you can use like Google Duo and stuff to make your video calls a little bit easier, but other than that, it's not something I use on a daily basis like that. I generally just use it completely flat like this phone. Next, let's check out the camera app for each phone. And they are definitely very familiar to you. One of the big differences I noticed is that, well, there's a couple differences here, but I do have single take on the new Galaxy Z Flip, which basically takes a bunch of photos and it'll choose the best photo for you. That currently is not out on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. The other big difference is on the back camera, you do get 4K 60 video recording on both phones for video, and on the front you only get 4K 30 on the front with the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, but on the front of the Galaxy Z Flip you get 4K 60 as well. So the front and the back will give you 4K 60 video recording. So I'll show you that real quick. So there you go. I'll hit front video, and you can see 4K 60 resolution on here. I only get 4K 30. Not a huge deal for most people. For me, I love recording in 4K 60, so I don't know. For me, it is kind of a big deal, so I do enjoy that a little bit more. Also, to me, let me go back here, let me switch that camera. You can see that it's a little bit of a wider angle that it captures with the Galaxy Z Flip versus the Note 10 Plus. Obviously I can push it out like that, but let me go out here to photo. And you can still see it's still a little bit more wide angle on the Z Flip. You can see I can have both hands completely on the Z Flip. And then also just checking out video, you can see again, it is a little bit more of a wider angle on the Z Flip versus the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, which again, I definitely enjoy. Hey everybody, this is the Galaxy Z Flip front-facing camera. Yeah, I'm holding it the long way, why not? Your mom does too. Hey everyone, this is the Galaxy Note 10 Plus front camera. Obviously it's recording in 4K 30, but does it look and sound better than the Galaxy Z Flip? Let me know. And here's the back camera on the Galaxy Z Flip. Does this sound better or worse than the Galaxy Note 10 Plus? Let me know in the comments. Here's the back camera with the microphone on the Note 10 Plus. How does this sound? Better or worse than the Galaxy Z Flip? Software-wise, it's a very, very similar experience. They both run Android 10, One UI 2.0. And really, there's not a ton of differences, if any, on here, really. Obviously, with the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, you're gonna get more customization because you have the S Pen. This doesn't have an S Pen. But other than that, as you can see, it's basically the same setup for everything on here. Next, let's check out a video. You can hear the volume, which one sounds better speaker-wise. This does have stereo speakers. This has a mono speaker. Let's do it right now.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily. Let's get into the tech news. First story of the day is the Samsung Galaxy wireless powered 25-watt.
A little 10 seconds and then try it on here.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily. Let's get into the tech news. First story of the day is the Samsung Galaxy wireless powered 25-watt power bank is going to cost.
I actually think that the Z Flip sounds a little bit clearer. But generally, they're both kind of similar. Even though this only has one speaker, this one has dual speakers. Obviously, the Note 10 Plus does sound a little bit more full, but I don't know, if you put them next to each other and you had, you know, just random people listening and you didn't tell them this only had a mono speaker, they probably wouldn't even know. Another thing I love about the Galaxy Z Flip over the Note 10 Plus is the fingerprint sensor. It lies on the same place where the power button is, and it's super accurate. Way more accurate, faster, and reliable than the fingerprint sensor on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, which is on the display. Also, the cool thing is that, like in the past, you can bring down your quick toggles and your notifications by swiping on that power button. So there you guys go. There's a quick little overview of both of these phones, the Galaxy Z Flip and the Note 10 Plus. Let me know which one you would choose if they gave it to you for free. Let me know in the comments down below. I personally, to be honest with you, would still choose the Galaxy Note 10 Plus over the Z Flip. Z Flip is a very nice phone, but the way I use it generally, I still don't use it in a foldable state. This one has, you know, IP rating, meaning I can put it underwater. I just feel like I can be a little bit more rough with the Note 10 Plus than I can with the Z Flip. But still, the Z Flip is a very cool device and it runs really, really well. I do feel like I prefer the cameras ever so slightly on the Z Flip over the Note 10 Plus, but other than that, I mean, they're both really cool phones. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. See you down the road. Peace.